Guten Tag, my fellow Raptor Packers, and me, Mr.Spinosaurus, coming at you with another video. Now, this video is a little bit different, and it's obviously going to cover one of my most... It's going to cover one of my favorite games and one of my favorite anime of all time, and that being Naruto Shippuden. And as you can see here, we're talking about the games, such as Naruto Shippuden, Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, Ultimate Ninja Storm 3, Revolution, and so on and so on. And I'm going to explain to you guys, if they do make a Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 5, how they can make that better in sales. So, without further ado, let's get started. Now, before I go into kind of the more details, I would first off like to say this is just a suggestion for the creators. If there is going to be an Ultimate Ninja Storm 5, I'm not saying that there will be, but if there is, please, creators, if you're watching this, put this into consideration, and I guarantee you, if you put it in your game, it will sell like fire. So yeah, let's get into this. Okay, so the first thing that I realize for the Naruto Shippuden games is it follows the anime a lot. It's basically the anime in a game form, along with special things thrown in, such as matchmaking and multiplayer. And that's good. That's a step towards the direction, and that's what a lot of anime games do. You know, they're copies of the anime, but they're in game form. That's what Dragon Ball Z did. That's what Bleach did. But as you see now, Dragon Ball Z stepped away from that line. They broke that line and made their completely new game. It doesn't follow the anime at all. It's just a new game for you to have fun, to have a new story, and so on and so forth. And that's what I think Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 5 should be. I think it should step away from the video game anime perspective and just make a whole new story, kind of like filler in a way, and just put more creativity towards it and all that kind of stuff. Because I know a lot of people that would love to make their own character in Naruto, in a Naruto game, and play as that character while also having the option to play as characters from the anime. And I think that's one thing that Dragon Ball Z did correctly and Naruto did not. So I definitely think that you should be able to pick or kind of create your own character within the new, if there is going to be a new Ninja Storm game. And you may be saying, but Mr. Spinosaurus, in Dragon Ball Z there's so many races that you can choose from, but in Naruto they're all human basically. Yes, but there are clans of these humans. So you could have your character be an Uchiha, you could have it be an Uzumaki, you could be a Haruno. There's just a bunch of clans that you could join and be a part of for your character to be a part of, and you could choose whether you want Sharingan, whether you want Renegon, if you want a tailed beast. That kind of stuff just makes the game special to me and other people, because they feel like that they really make a difference in the game since they made the character. And I think that would be amazing to be able to make your own character and be able to use certain or other jutsu with that character, depending on what chakra type you are able to use. So, for example, if you wanted to make a Uchiha clan with the water and stone chakra natures, you would be able to only use water and stone chakra moves. I think it would be amazing to have that kind of thing in a Naruto game, because that's one thing that the Naruto games never really had, was that kind of form of creativity, if you know what I mean. Now, of course, keep matchmaking, keep the online battles. Those are phenomenal. That's one thing that I really think makes Naruto Shippuden the games really big is that kind of one-on-one scenario with real people to where you can fight them and battle them and grow in ranks. I think that is one thing that they did correctly. But I do think that they need to kind of work on not battles, but awakenings, so to say. Or, yeah, awakenings. Because there are some awakenings that are just meh. Like, it doesn't really fit the character well. And then other awakenings are just fucking dope. Like, Naruto's awakening. Naruto turns into Kurama, or he turns into the Four Tails, or he turns into the Six Tails? But depending on what Naruto you pick, he goes into these different transformations, whether it be his chakra mode, his nine-tail mode, his four-tail mode, or his six-tail mode. And I think that's what would be awesome to see in the character that you created, would be for you to have different awakenings and, hear me out on this, different stages of your awakening. Yes, because you don't want like one Naruto that can just like turn into the Four Tails and then have another new character Naruto that just turns into the Six Tails automatically. That makes no sense. That doesn't really go with the anime as it's supposed to. It's supposed to be Naruto, Four Tails, Six Tails, and then Kurama. Like full-on Kurama. You could play as Kurama if you want. I think that's one thing that they really need to fix. Same thing with Sasuke. You know, he doesn't just automatically go into his full Sasuke, no. He goes into the skeleton form, then he starts to have the muscle, and then he starts to have the armor. So I think it'd be cool if you found some way to stack awakenings and just become more of a beast with the awakenings. And of course, you would have to dial down like first stage and second stage awakenings, such as the Four Tails and such as the Six Tails. So I think that would be very, very cool. And of course, you're gonna have all the voice actors and all that kind of stuff. Another thing that would be cool is summoning. Summoning is not really like a big part of the game when it's a huge part of the anime, like the original Naruto anime. Like, you'd see people summon things left and right. It was just summon, 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 summon. I think it'd be cool to have your character, like, at one point in the game, be able to pick a sage, like sage mode, or you could just, like, not be a sage at all, and that would be between, like, a snake, a frog, or a tortoise, because I think there's a tortoise sage. But that would be cool. I'd definitely go snake all the way. And then you would be able to customize your awakening, or not your awakening, your summoning. Like if you had a snake sage, if you chose snake sage, you would have a summoning snake. You would be able to customize how that snake looks, so it's different from everyone else's summoning. I think that would be cool. So basically, the only two things that Naruto games do not have that they really need to have in order to make the franchise come back in terms of video games would be a new storyline, kind of like a filler, a new storyline like Dragon Ball Xenoverse did, and creating your own character like Dragon Ball Xenoverse did. Those are the two things that I guarantee you will make Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 5 that much better. If there is going to be an Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 5. But yeah, that's my thoughts and opinions. Comment down below what you want from a Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 5 game. Do you want creativity, or do you just want some certain things fixed and some certain things taken away? I would really love to hear guys' opinions, so comment that down below in the comment section. I read all my comments and all that kind of stuff. If you like this commentary near the channel, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. I would love a new addition to my Raptor pack. And yeah, guys, I'm Mr.Spinosaurus, and I'll see you all later. Auf Wiedersehen.